Right before Comey split with the current administration, there was an ominous statement from you-know-who, and he just repeated it about someone else in his inner circle. Let's take a look at both clips.
He's become more famous than me.
Jared's actually become much more famous than me. I'm a little bit upset about that.
So people are saying that might be a kiss of death because once you get more famous than him, you got to go.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Steve Bannon, remember? Steve Bannon, who I really think is the president, suddenly disappeared. Suddenly disappeared. And now he's come back up. Yes, baby.
Has anyone ever heard Jared Kushner speak?
No.
I've looked for videos.
I think Ivanka
I don't know what he sounds like.
Maybe Ivanka. Yeah, he's sort of like the silent guy behind the scenes, and he appears to be a puppeteer. But I wanted to get back to...
He's like Michael Corleone to me.
Yes, right?
Even the way he sits. When someone is speaking to him, he's like, he looks at them like this.
Yeah.
Like as if, you know, I am the Don.
And he folds, his hands in front of him in this peculiar kind of way.
And if you wonder why we're obsessing about that, it's because we still haven't heard him speak. It's all we have to obsess about.
You know what? I wanted to mention what's interesting to me is the new report that Comey asked Sessions, the Attorney General, not to leave him alone in the room with Donald Trump. And that's
He's afraid of being grabbed by the you-know-what.
but you know, it really struck me as very significant because, you know, our training is never to interview a witness by ourselves. And you see it at the doctor's offices all the time.
Like
remember when you have a male gynecologist, there's usually a female nurse with you. Police officers usually interview people together. And for Comey to allegedly have said that, I really think that is true. I really think he was concerned about what could have happened if he were left alone in a room and sort of pressured to obstruct justice.
You don't know if that
after that meeting,
you don't know
he
if
had
that
said.
happened, but I think that's a lot of Americans, you know, I said before, tuned into this in a way they weren't before, and I think it's because a lot of the news that's breaking comes from these officials claim. We say allegedly because we don't know. So there's so much information out there that people don't feel that they have a hold on the truth. And Trump supporters and those who aren't, they just want to know what happened.
No,
they just want the. No, I believe they do.
I don't believe that because even in the face of fact, when you know what happened and you still double down on the lie. That to me
about
is
his voters. That
I'm talking about the people that support him, his base. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying when he says, you know, the mayor of London said this. And what he actually said is there and was there before the man tweeted, and you stick by what the man said. To me, you don't want the truth.